Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live. If you would like to let me know where you're joining in from, that would be great. Just let me know where you're wiring in from, and let's get the ball rolling. Hey, thank you so much for the like. Who are you and where are you joining from? Hey, everyone, welcome. Hey, Nate. How's Connecticut? How are you guys out there? What's the weather like? I should use chapstick? Okay, thank you for the advice. Oh, it's chilly? Yeah. I'm not as body conscious as you are, so sorry my lips are not they're chappy. Hmm. I'm not on national TV, so I really don't care. So how's everybody doing? Where's everybody joining in from? Thank you for all the likes. Could you get the likes to 16, please? Please, thank you. Like, and comment. Like and comment. Like and comment. Let's hear from you guys. Maui. Oh wow. How is Maui? What's happening out there with I remember one time you guys had a big problem with some, you know, houses burning. What area was that? And I hope you guys are safe. Are you subscribed to the channel? Maui Individual. Lahaina, that's right, that's right. So how's that going? Maui Aloha. How's that going? Like how are the people, the day because somebody was saying I read somewhere that it's all of this stuff going on is like a big land grab and they're trying to take the land from the people. That's really pathetic. Get the likes up there. Like the video, like the video, like the video. Nate Paul Lemon. Paul Lemon. Is that how you pronounce your last name? Nate Paul Lemon. Or you're starting rebuilding, like people are rebuilding for themselves, or some developer is coming in and building a completely new subdivision and town. And where are people getting the money from? I pray for you, Maui Aloha. I pray for you. Are you a fan of Tulsi Gabbard? Hi, custom tailored one. How you doing? Good to see you on here. Thank you for joining. Oh, so it's individuals. Are you getting insurance payouts? So did your property get destroyed, Maui Aloha? I'm actually pleased to meet you. Like getting to see a real person who was like who experienced the loss. I just put my buy me a coffee page there, so you can anyone who's interested can go and look at the courses we have offering, the opportunities you have. No, I'm not, ma'am. I'm not of the Church of God in Christ. If you're talking about Kojic, like the denomination, no, 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 no. Nothing against them, just not, I'm in Canada and it's not that big here. There are branches in big cities, but no. You got lucky? Wow. Wow, wow. So your house is standing? Do you own your place, your own home? Lahaina. That was never, funny thing, I never heard I didn't know what Lahaina was, if there was anything like Lahaina until that tragedy, right? No idea. No idea. Wow, wow. I'm grateful for you. But I'm sure you're watching your neighbors coming back. So is it true that there was going to be like some kind of a land grab there? Excuse me. Your house was above the burn zone. Oh wow. So you're actually in Lahaina. So when did you become a subscriber to this channel? Are you subscribed? I need to know. And if you're subscribed and you're just joining in the last few days, I want to thank all my new subscribers. Yes, you never know. The way it happened, like it was like as if somebody shot a weapon from outer space, Voop. The real big will. How are you, the real big will? Thank you too. Thank you so much. Yeah, so like I'm happy to see that things are going on. A lot of conspiracies, yes. Hey, Cheryl Nayagam. You caught me this morning and you're catching me again tonight. That's awesome. Oh God. I'm gonna be here until like 10:30. I started at 9:30, so I'm gonna. Yes, yes. But did you notice, Daniel Smith, that the our friends in the media are not talking about it? Maui Aloha, okay. How do you like it? Are you a holder of any of the cryptocurrencies? It's 10:38 p.m. in New York. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome. Okay. It's 10:38 p.m. in New York. Yes, I know you guys are an hour ahead of us. It's coming. Something is about to explode, people. Um, something is about to explode. Like all of the just XRP. Okay, are you new into XRP, Maui Aloha? Are you new? Watch out for werewolves. Okay. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Korabashandariana masokotoreke sekirabababa shataria. That's good. I feel the fire already. Just you saying it. I don't know. I don't follow Roman history. So wonderful, wonderful. Are you looking at retirement? Is that why you're buying? Are you like closer to retirement or a younger person or go into my description? You will see opportunities there. If you need coaching, to learn about what you're really getting into. Yes, if you need coaching, you need to learn what you're going to. You can also schedule a free 15-minute call with me where I'll tell you a couple of things. You can also buy my I have a course, a short course that you can watch the video. It's just $37.99 to tell you what your crypto that you are holding, how much it is worth. Actually, each XRP today, the intrinsic value of each XRP is $1,632.32. That is the intrinsic. If you know the meaning of intrinsic, that is what it is worth if everything begins to fall into shape. But that's not where it ends. It can go higher than that. But of course, it will be $10, it will be $20, it will be $15, it will be whatever. I don't care. The point is that the day XRP will shoot up, is going to shoot up in a very short space of time. Super Mario, thank you so much. Also, my book is out on sale. It's $12.99. Super Mario just said he's just reading my book and it's on point. It's a short book. It will help you, Maui Aloha. It's $12.99. I'm gonna put the book. I'm gonna put it on here right now. I want to see how many people will be able to get a copy tonight. So here is the book. It's called Crypto Made Easy. Crypto Made Easy, and I'm telling you, if you just started in crypto, this book is going to help you navigate. In 2 hours, you will go from just buying XRP or buying XLM, not really being sure of what you're doing, to confidence, to serious confidence. So Maui Aloha, go buy that book tonight. It's $12.99. It's cheap. I did it that way because I'm trying to reach as many people, you know. Super Mario, I'm so thankful that you would say this. I hope you will do a review because I'm going to send an email to everybody who's purchased the book and I'll request a review from them. I'll be very happy if you can do me a review, please, because I have your email. Yes. So, and Maui Aloha, if you like any of you on here right now watching, you can schedule a 15-minute free consultation call with me. It's not to sell you anything, it's to hear you and tell. And before we get on the call, thank you, Daniel Smith. Thank you. I'm glad to also receive super chats. Before you call me, I plead with you, or before the video call, write in there 2 questions that are bothering your mind about the crypto space. 2 questions bothering your mind. In another 7 months to a year, people like me who are online now telling you the truth about cryptos, telling you exactly the best way to go. I don't know if we'll still be able to do this because once regulation gets in, they will say, oh, you cannot advise people, you cannot say anything except you go to college and get a certificate. And because right now, as I'm talking to you, the people in the banks are being sent to courses quietly to get, one of them is a 12-hour course. In other words, they just have to go for a day, yeah, right, and a half, or like they just do like a 6-hour day, and the next day they do like another 6-hour day, and they're done. Maybe like a 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. type of thing on digital assets advisory certificate. So these are people who have already been in the bank for years. They are training them right now. I've seen that. Like it's amazing what's happening quietly. As we're speaking to you, the office of the comptroller of currency has already given a green light to the banks. So banks can custody crypto going forward. I'm telling you. In fact, they might even make it illegal for you to hold XRP. They might. Not now, maybe in another 5, 6 years. That is why this is important to be in a community like this to start preparing ourselves. Why we are saying, remember, we have been the ones telling you guys for a while. Like I was not on the channel. I didn't have a YouTube channel till November last year. And sometimes I feel bad about it, but I've rested my heart in the fact that, okay, maybe this is the best time for me to do this. But we've been hearing this, influencers, people just start their YouTube channel and start talking about crypto, investing in crypto and all of that, and many people ignored it. This ignoring crypto is not going to happen again. The real big will. I truly appreciate view and truth. The Most High is giving balance to this equation. I work for a college. You are correct, sir. They are giving these courses. I'm telling you, these courses are. Where are you from? The real big will. Real big will. Where are you like joining us from? They are teaching people, preparing people. The banks are going to have their staff because they won't need all the staff they have now in the digital ecosystem, right? Yeah, awesome. I have quite a number of people. Actually, I'm coaching somebody from Florida. Like I have this short 15-minute free sessions. You call, you join, and stuff like that. So I want to encourage you guys, as many of you as think you want to have a one-on-one, don't think about the cost because it's free. It's just 15 minutes. But before the day, you have to, when you are registering for the time that works for you, you have to put it there that you have to put your question in there. For example, I'm meeting someone tomorrow morning who is in from Florida at 7:30 a.m. Central. Remember, I have another job. I'm a minister, right? I oversee a Christian ministry. So, like I said, I don't know how long we'll be able to do this, but as long as regulations are not completely fully in, which they will be in this year, they have to be in. They have to be in. And once the banks can custody crypto, once banks can say, bring your crypto, they're going to be like, you wouldn't believe what they will do, right? What the government is going to say, oh, if you don't have a degree in economics, if you don't have, and you know what the people with degrees have done for us in the last little while? They're the ones who told us to wear masks into restaurants and walk to our table and sit down, then remove the mask to eat our food, then put it on when we are going back to the parking lot. And put it on when we're going to the washroom. When you get to the washroom, you do your business. Then you come back, you wash your hands very, very well. Then you come back, remove the mask, and continue eating your food. When you're at the table, the virus will not work. You know, Cheryl, you're here again. I said this in the morning. So these are the educated people. This is what they call education. I call it education. People are educated, but they are not educated. They have a degree, but they are not smart. And the smart people ran ahead by the grace of God and talked about all these things. This is why the people that went ahead, I don't care if it's only 500 XRP you have, if it's 200 XRP you have, if you are patient enough, each XRP as of today, I stand to tell you, is $1,632.32. I've been repeating it. That is the price. That is there's no way. And with the US government coming in and wanting to really use this thing, this tonight, I just saw a document. I don't know if you've seen it. It is Security and Exchange Commission document where they are actually discussing how XRP will be used to pay the national debt. All these things have been said by influencers on YouTube for the last little while, where people have been talking about it. I started in November. I also joined the fray. I jumped in and I've been talking about it because I saw what is coming. There are people who are 40 now and they will not be able to retire at 60 or at 65 because what is coming in the world. It's going to be a tougher world, but it's also going to be a world with opportunity. The problem is that if you're not positioned, how can you take the opportunity? If you decide that you want to run a group of taxis, there's a guy I heard about in what's it called? Atlanta, Georgia. He has like 4 taxis, right? 4 taxis that people are running for him, and then he drives, one. And the money the guy is making on a daily basis, but he chose to do that when he couldn't find a job. But he had an opportunity. Do you know that if he didn't have a dime in his hand to buy the first taxi, he would not have been able to even begin, right? So he went from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Now, I don't know how many he would have right now, but people are running those taxis for him and he's making a lot of money. He's able to care for his family and stuff like that. The world is not getting any easier to live in, financially speaking. But guess what? Those of us who have this opportunity and are able to learn about what is happening and come on board at this time, you are going to be able to launch your business. You are going to be able to be financially free. You're going to be able to determine something for your children. You're going to be able to help your church or the things you are particular about. If you want to save the forest, you can go ahead and do that. You can go to town. But I'm telling you, the real big will, yes, it's coming. God bless Amawi. Aloha. Are you leaving? Sorry. Yes, you saw the document, right, Nate? It says one of the actionable points. Read Nate's point, guys. One of the actionable points was to lift the XRP contact ban to finalize regulatory settlement. This is crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. And people are still saying Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. The CEO of Franklin Templeton dropped a bombshell. She said, look, 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 look. If, see, my wife sent me 3 videos today, and I was just like, wow. All 3 of them are just everything. It's not just about lining up, it's lined up. When people are saying it's lining up, it's lined up. And for those who say, well, it's the Antichrist money, Thank you, Daniel Smith. God had chosen the foolishness of the world to confound the wise. Do you know the other day I was saying to myself, some people are blind to it. And it may just be that the Lord has been merciful. I came into this. Let me just tell you how serious this is. When Bitcoin was like maybe $1,000, $2,000, I knew about Bitcoin. $1,000. And honestly, we would have bought 10 Bitcoins easy. Easy. Maybe we would have sold it at 15,000 because no people we may not have known. If you don't study it, you know where it'll go, right? So, but you have to study it. You have to, and that's what I'm saying to people now. If you are new in the XRP, if you are new into any of these things, you have to take a course. And this course I'm talking about is not university course, because remember, the universities have shown us in the last 150 years how they've desecrated education, in my own opinion, in many regards, not in all regards, but they have, because they're not teaching people real life skills. In the same way X has taken over media, that journalistic media, independent journalism is now ruling, that is how education will be ruled by YouTube, by Rumble, by all of these independent, by X. People just go on X and say, let me tell you, like for example, I have 37 years of experience in leadership and ministry. I will be 60 very soon. Can you imagine what the younger generation can learn from people like me just sitting around us, and we give them our experiences? Not that we are out drinking somewhere, running from one at our age, running from one nightclub to the other. We have 7 wives. We don't even know what we're going to do with our own lives. We're so useless to ourselves, not to talk of the next generation. But can you imagine the amount of knowledge we have to pass? And it's happening on YouTube. In fact, what the final straw that broke the camel's back for me, that made me to come on YouTube, was that I was watching people, and one day one girl said, if you are 40 years over 40 years, get your butt on YouTube. If you are over 50, another lady said it. Then a gentleman said, if you're over 50, you've got experience. That was what broke my back, because I know, as a pastor, watching people, I see how they struggle. Some of you think until you are a big name and you have a big church, or you have a big you're famous, that's when God can use you. No, 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 no. Every evening when I come on live, I'm on live every day now, twice in the afternoon and the evening, because I'm trying to reach people and tell them about my book on our channel, on this channel, and the community. I want to get about 100 downloads, and then from there, I'll take that 100 downloads, get some reviews from you. You see, I'm building a solid, it's like I'm being primaried to see if I will succeed on the long stretch. Of course, I will succeed, but I'm using the grace that God has given me. Start at home. You are my home. You are my family, in a sense. You guys belong to, you are friends. Sorry, you're subscribed to so many other channels too. I understand that. But the fact that you are here, you give me the time of your day, you join. Sometimes I'm on here and there's 30 people, there's 25 people. I love it. You know what? Because I can interact with as many as possible. It's nice to have 10,000 subscribers, or I didn't even know. My goal was that in 6 months, I'll have 1,000 subscribers. I got 1,000 subscribers in 45 days. My goal was that I would have. Now I say, okay, maybe we'll get to 5,000 by end of May, because it's looking likely, because we'll be 3,000 subscribers by the end of this March, and I don't see how 5,000 at the end of May is difficult. But again, it's not about the big count for me. And let me tell you what I did when I started. I made sure that my focus on money. I said I was not I was not thinking about monetization. I knew it would come, but I said if it's going to take me a year, I will start offering what I know to people. And I started offering coaching. And the first coachings I did, people were paying me $250, $100 for an hour, $70. I didn't ask for it. I just said, whatever you have in your mind, whatever God puts on your mind, give to me. So they will send, some will send a large sum, some will send, people didn't know what to do, right? So Pastor Jordan told me, hey, you gotta value what you're giving out. It's not that I didn't value it, but I really didn't know what to charge, So, and then I eventually said, this is how much I'm gonna be asking for you guys. So at first it was 199, but it's now 250, and people are signing up for it, because you got to be serious. If you're going to go into this, you want to know about it, because look at this note here. Thank you for praying for me, Cheryl. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but every time you come on, I'm so thankful for you. I'm thank you so much. Maybe we should make you one of our moderators. Well, decision time. I had a sticky note on my desk to buy Bitcoin when it was $752 after a meeting with the parents of a what at that time? A higher up in that space. Picked up the phone to make decision time. Finish your your comment. I love it. So look at somebody here right in our midst who knew. Hey, Eric Bay, how you doing? God bless you. The call I never did, not with XRP. May the Lord bless you. Flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, Eric. Decision time. Eric Bay, where are you joining us from? How are you doing? God bless you. Good to see you tonight. This is a glorious night. We're gonna hammer this out. I think I'm gonna be on at 9:30 in the evenings. This way, people in the east join us at 10:30. People in the west join us at 8:30. So it's not too late for them, type of thing. And then some others in would be at 7:30 p.m. for them in like in the Maritimes. Well, in Canada we have something we'll call the Maritime. So they're 2 hours behind me. So it's not too late for them. And it's not so it's more North American. And then in the afternoon at 12 noon when I do my lunch break during the day, if I start my day very early, because when I was going to the gym, I was having some backache. I stopped the gym for the last 1 week. When I go to the gym, I go at 7. Sorry, at 6:30. So I'm there till 7, or I go at 7:30 and I'm there till 8. So that's kind of so please, if you are interested in having a one-on-one session, 15 minutes free, if you just get on there. If you're Eric Bay, I don't know how long you've been into this, where you joining us from, let us know. If you would like to have a one-on-one session, there's a Calendly link there. Click on it, come talk to me. If you want to see how XRP gets to $60,000 in the next little while, because it's going to 60,000 for one XRP. I want you to go in the link there. In my description, you'll see a link there where you can pay the fee and sit down, and there's three videos where I explain how this is going to come. And I use facts and figures, and I actually put the XRP calculator on there so that people can see. The time has come. There's no time to waste. If you can grab 1,000 XRP, grab it. If you can grab only 500 XRP, grab it. Whatever you can have, just grab and put in a cold wallet. Awesome. Yeah, and it gives you your own time and gives you my own time. So I'm going to check that, Cheryl. My, I'm so excited. You've been on my. By Cheryl, were you able to download the book, by the way? Please let me know. Okay, let me. So it didn't go to your Dropbox. Yes, I will create a PDF and send it to you. How about that? I'll create a PDF and send it to you. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry. But were you able to pay for it though? Did it take the money off your credit card? Okay, I'll check to see. Okay, let me just make a note to myself. Give me a second. I need to grab my stuff here. All right. Okay, with your credit card, Cheryl Niagan. So our team will get stuff sorted out. I'm trying to build a team here, and we'll get to you. I'll do it. I'll make sure it's done tonight. I'll do it myself. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah. So, and then I'm sure I have your email. I will pick it out and then we'll send. Please like up to 22. Thank you for staying on and talking to me. So this afternoon I talked about investor fatigue, and I'm like, yes, it truly people are tired. People are feeling the heat, and they're like, okay, this is not working. What am I going to do? Investor fatigue is real. That's what I'm talking about. Investor fatigue is real. I don't know how you're feeling about your situation, about your life, about what's going on with you. Investor fatigue is real. Do you see how quickly? I want to encourage you, if you are tired, if you're feeling that this is, I don't know what, like I've held on and held on. Let me tell you that people who have been holding XRP since 2017. One of the tricks that I've seen that people use, or one of the tips, or one of the skills that you have to acquire, is the skill of doing something else, of focusing your energies of something on something else, so that you don't wake up every morning just like, oh, when is this going to happen, when is going to change, when is this going to, because many of us have problems, many of us who are in the middle class, many of us who are just looking for an opportunity to be able to get, something to change our lives. We're not the multimillionaires, we're not the ones, and we don't want to be left holding the bag on anything. I can imagine that. And that is why it's important for you to take all the information. If you are here and you've not watched my special video on how XRP gets to $60,000, you need to. You need to, because there's still going to be some shakeouts. When XRP gets to $100, people who have like 1,000, they will have 100,000. Some of them have never had $100,000 cash in their lives, and they will be shaken out. So that's why I want you to watch that video. I want you to see it for yourself. If you would be interested, drop me a link, drop me a comment here and say, send me the link. That link is not free. You have to pay for it. You have to pay for it. And I explain why. And it's not expensive at all. It's $37.99. So drop me a thing there and say, send me the link. The reason why it's important for you to watch this is because you will see for yourself where things are going, and you will never, you see, my wife and I, we had a different approach. Sorry, let me just write this. Check payment, send PDF. We had a conversation about this, and she was like, okay, I don't know. Cheryl, I'm going to have to do the PDF. I don't have a PDF copy. I'm going to have to create it tonight, but it's easy to do. The only problem I would have is I'm not sure how it would render with. Okay, you know what, I'll do it and use you as a test case, Cheryl. Okay, I'll do it and use it use you as a text case. If it opens for you, then I'll just add that to my offering so that people can see that there's a PDF version and there is an EPUB version, right? So, or I'll just have it sent to people at once. I'll see if I can do it on that platform. Stay humble. How are you? Good evening. God bless you. The real Big Will send you the link. Okay, it's $37.99, please. And when you are watching the video, you'll see I'll explain to you why. So when you get the link, you pay, it'll automatically send you into the video room. There are 3 videos. The first one is 9 minutes introducing everything, the concept. The second one is 35 minutes, and the last one is 2 hours. Okay, but the 2 hour one is because I was on a live like this, and I showed the history of ISO 222, and I show how XRP is the kingpin of ISO 222. They developed the program. In my opinion, I saw everything. I will show it to you. It's all there. It's public knowledge, but you can't find it if, that's just the way it is. Again, thank you for the super chats. Super chats are welcome, not compulsory, not, don't feel pressured. But if you would like to give me a super chat, I would appreciate it. Thank you for Daniel, who always opens the door to super chat. One day he did this and the super chats just kept coming in. Yeah, no, I will do it. I'll send it to you. But I've written a note to myself because it's important, right? I've been thinking about having a different one. Awesome. Thank you, real Big Will. Um, hold on a second. Real Big Will, can you send me your? I'm going to put the link on here right now, and you just go right away. Real Big Will. So Real Big Will. Here is it is. I'm putting the thing right there on. If you can click on it, go ahead. It'll. That's it right there. For anyone who wants to watch that video, that's it right there. It's $37.99. Go on there, pay the fee, and then you have access to all of them. So the real big wheel, I just put it there right now. Click on that. If it doesn't work for you to click, just take a screenshot and then type it into your browser. Please, please. That's the best way I can do it. Because I'm not on I'm using my other phone, and it actually, I just log on to the I just go into the YouTube as if I'm a visitor. So I don't know why it doesn't I don't know why it doesn't do it for me the way, why it doesn't post it as a link, right? So awesome. Just screenshot it. So yeah. So yes, investor fatigue. So it is real. Thank you so much, the real big will. God bless you. Appreciate you, brother. It is real. People are getting tired. People are getting, frustrated out of their positions. I know of a person, he shared this on YouTube, of a sister, of a lady. She said she had 5,000 XRP, and she just got frustrated and she sold everything off. And not long after she sold off, the thing went to $3 and some change, which she could have sold and made about $15,000. And then she said she would have waited for a retrace that had happened now, and she would have just put it maybe 10,000 back in, because it retraced back to, but again, here's the thing: how much did she pay for it, and how much was she now going to? You see what I'm trying to say? So, people, I'm telling you, if you watch that video, if you watch what I've put together, I've done it here on live many times before Christmas last year and also in January, but I changed my mind about doing it in public because it just wasn't helping me as an individual who was trying to bring truth out. Let me tell you, there's a cost to teaching people, showing people the truth about things. There's a cost to it. And you have to be, at some point, decide, okay, you know what? I'm going to take a remuneration if that's the case, right? So, yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, so go into my description. If you're going through investor fatigue, you need to talk to someone. If this is good for you as we're talking, that's great. But if you need to talk to someone, feel free to go into the description and see all of my links. You can go to the link that I put on there, take a screenshot, and go there. Type it into your browser. Just go straight into that arena, and you see all the courses I provide, all the opportunities I provide to engage with this asset. This digital asset is going to be the I don't know what to say, but oh God, I don't even know like for how long they will allow people to hold it. They might make it illegal to hold it. They might make it illegal for you to hold it as an individual. So, and if that happens, that's why we're preparing. We have to have our communities where we're exchanging information, knowledge, and how we're going to move forward in these times. There is a whole biblical theology on wealth creation, wealth accumulation, and wealth, kind of storing it and all of that. So, and a lot of people are not aware. They're not aware. So, thank you so much, the real big will. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you guys for being so generous. Daniel Smith is always such a blessing when he comes on. Yes. And so super chats are welcome, not compulsory, not demanded. But once people open up and they give me super chats, I always feel encouraged to let others know that they are more than welcome to do that. So investor fatigue is a dangerous thing. It's real, it happens, but there are ways to ensure that you do not get fatigued, because here's the problem. Um, Once things pick up, hey, decision time, thank you so much. God bless you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, I just got enough for a meal. If I was to go out to a restaurant tonight, man, I can get me some very, very good chicken. You know, people say black people love chicken. Everybody eats chicken. Black, white, brown, green. Aliens probably eat chicken too. God bless you, Decision Time. Appreciate you so much. You are wonderful. Hey, Kerry Kabarga, you say no. Why no? You don't like chicken? Oh, Lord. You're a starfish? Okay. Yeah, when people come on here and they just start talking rubbish, I just hide them and get them out of the way. So I don't even know how to block people on here. Some people come up and they just, like, they're demons from hell. They just go F you, and it's like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? No, you're not. You know? So investor fatigue is a real thing, and the Lord said that He would refresh us, right? He will comfort us. He gave us His Holy Spirit to comfort us. So when you're going through fatigue, if you're a believer, if you're a follower of Christ, and you're on here, I want to encourage you. If you're not, thank you for listening to me, but understand that you can get reprieve. I don't want you to get to a place where, because of your fatigue, as soon as there's a skyrocketing price for XRP, you just go boom, you sell and get out. You say, well, yeah, I cannot, I cannot, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. And you take off. No, I don't want that to happen to you. Thank you so much, Decision Time. I appreciate you so much. All of you. I have known Cheryl now. I've never met Cheryl Nyagan, but we kind of just have connected. Just people on here, simple, everyday people looking for making a change for themselves and the life of their children. We've connected. Oh, Decision Time, you retracted your message. It was a good one, anyways. So you got to do something. You got to find something else to do, and so you're not completely lost in the. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what's happening. What are we gonna do? What's XRP now? What did that prophet say? What did this prophet say? What did that person say? No, awesome, awesome. That's good. That's good. We thank God for this family of God ministry. Amen. Part of God's big family. That's the kingdom connection. Exactly, Cheryl. Like, there's sometimes somebody will just like how I found our moderator, Yowande, right? One day is her name. She was just making comments. I just kind of looked at her comment one day and said, who's this person? Like, the comment caught my attention. There was other comments. Then I eventually we talked, and then I was praying one day and I just had this thought, make her a moderator. So I made her a moderator of the channel. And then when I was writing the book, preparing it, I had this thought in my heart, make her a moderator. Sorry, ask her to review your book. I'm like, oh, really? So I asked, and she said, oh, yeah, that's what I love to do. I'm naturally gifted in that. And she did such an amazing job. Do you see what I'm saying? And now we'll be in Calgary, my wife and I, so we'll be seeing our people there. She'll be one of those. We'll see people who are in Calgary, and people who are channel subscribers. So that's the reality. So it's part of God's big family. That's the kingdom connection. I like that. So I'm here on assignment. I'm not just here because I just want to talk and blab. I feel that it's something that was given to me to do within a very short time. I think that I have about a year and one half to do this, and I don't think they'll let us tell people that you can buy crypto on the because what are the exchange? How are the exchange is going to continue? Maybe they will continue the way they are, but with regulation coming in, things might change. They might make the exchanges to some banks will buy off the exchanges because the banks have old money. They have old money. They have a lot of assets that they can convert to liquid or exchange to take over existing because they just gobble them and say, okay, we're Royal Bank. We are a Bank of America. We are now taking you over. You don't need to exist anymore. This is exactly what happened in the dot-com era. There was all of these many different companies that were offering um, you know, uh, their services. And then what happened? Boom. And then there was only few companies that were remaining, right? So yes, that's what I am. I'm a destiny enhancer. I didn't start that way. That's the calling, but I discovered it along the way. That I don't let people rest until they have been pointed in the direction of their divine destiny, and help them get the tools, particularly mental tools, spiritual tools, heart tools. And that's why I do have one of my things that I offer here is I have a one-on-one with where I can, what would I say, coach a person. Stay humble. Thank you so much. Where I can encourage people in their what they choose to do in their life. So that's my course page on Buy Me a Coffee. So it's right there. You can see it. This is the Hold My Hands Crypto Coaching with right? And then I have the other one there. This one is Life and Ministry Coaching with And then the XRP price calculator at work. You click on that, and the XRP calculator one is $37.99. Then the 1 hour to 90 minutes, depending, is there 250. That one there. So if you click on this one, the life coaching one, you see the description of what I do and the XRP calculator at work. I already have some reviews there already that it's a great product. So Maui Aloha, are you still in the room? Maui Aloha. Yeah. Like I always say to people, you don't have to tell people what you own. Yeah, just because, we're in a time right now where people are very desperate. So, you don't want to say that. Just keep it to yourself. Like if we're in a one-on-one meeting or have a few of us in our community, yeah, you can just you can say, well, but on online, you just don't let people know because Maui Aloha, take a calculator and multiply it by $1,632.32. And then you see what you're talking about. That's not a joke, right? For $3,500, 3,500 pieces. And then multiply it by 60,000. But it won't be the same when it gets to 60,000. You'd have spent some of it. But here's one thing people are going to do with their XRP. People are going to take a portion. Like in my book, I teach the 3-bag principle, the 3-bag approach. In this time, as things are ramping up, you can use the 3-bag approach. So let's take an example. You got 1,000 units of XRP. You divide it into 3. Bag A, bag B, bag C. You call bag A or bag 1 your trading bag because of the retracements that happen in the price of the asset. Now, that retracement is only happening because mostly what's happening right now is retail, FOMO, news moving the market. it has really nothing to do with the intrinsic value of the asset. All right. Then when you get to the time when adoption takes place, there will still be some retracement, but it won't be as much as what you are seeing right now. So you can move some asset, some funds into another crypto that is playing in that way. But I'm telling you, some of us, it is just only XRP that you will need. I'm telling you, you will not need any other, like, yeah, the way it's gonna go. But the thing is, if people don't have knowledge, if they don't understand how this works, they're gonna just sell, get out and get out. That's where you don't want. So if you want to see the video and watch the video for 37.99, there are three videos. It'll take you about 3 hours to finish them to see how XRP goes from where it is. So it's like a course, right? 9 minutes the first one, 35 minutes the second one. That's all you need. You don't need to watch the last one. The last one is a bonus, but it gives you the history as to how it came to that and where things are going in the future. So 37.99. If you want to watch it, if you want the link, just drop it there and say, send me the link, and I will send it to you. Just say, send me the link, and I will send the link to you. Okay? No need for fatigue. If you're, when you're fatigued, sometimes what you do, you back out of work. You take a step back. So if watching videos is causing you, when you watch AH for truth, it's like, Mom, I don't know what's going on. Or you watch it, back up a little bit. Back up. Take a few days off. Don't watch any videos. Shut the door in your room and pray. The woman who was owing in 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 1 to 8, the Bible tells us that her husband was a prophet who feared God, but she kind of lost everything. Her sons were going to be taken for slaves because the husband had died not paying his debt. So what did she do? She went to the prophet, and the prophet said, well, what do you have at home? He said, I only have a jar of oil. He said, all right, go and borrow vessels and borrow not a few. But when you come into your house, shut the door on you and your sons. Shut the door on you and your sons. Many of us need to shut the door of our mouth, shut the door of our ears, shut the door of our home, because this is our home. Our body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. You got to shut the door and get in there and let there be a conversation between your Heavenly Father and yourself with respect to what is going down. Why are you so nervous? Why are you so confused? Why are you so, for me personally, I believe that the Lord spoke to me. He spoke to me. It's not even a question of I believe. He did speak to me. He said something else is coming. This was in 2018, 2019, reminding me that I am pursuing the wrong thing. He says, don't worry about this. I'm going to settle you. Something else is coming. And that's where we are right now. Somebody else said something on here that there's probably going to be that something is going to happen or something like that. Yeah, I agree. You know, there's something coming. So don't allow yourself to be pushed out of your position because of investor fatigue. It is real. There's nothing anybody can do about it, about it coming, but you can do something about how much of you it consumes. Don't let it consume you. Knock it off and say, you're not getting me down in the name of Jesus. Last year, the Lord spoke to me and said, pray in October. I said, pray for resources. Resources. Resources are very important. Without it, we can't do a lot. We'll be stuck. We'll be stuck. If there's a river and you're trying to cross it, and you don't have a canoe, a boat, you can't cross it, right? And that's how life is. Resources are like that boat. Resources are like that canoe that you get in and you row across to the other side, or you build a bridge so that people don't need to go in the canoe. Then everybody can just walk across. You need a bridge in life between yourself and where you are going, between yourself and your destiny. And God gives us resources to build the bridge, you know. Thank you so much for the super chats tonight. I appreciate it so much. It's kind of, it feels good for people to say, hey, here's coffee money, here's tea money. You go and sit down at a place and you pull out the $28 that I received tonight. YouTube gives us a little bit of it, takes a little bit of it and gives us the rest, right? And you say, hey, it's my channel people. They were listening to me. They were appreciating what I'm saying because, I honestly, I'm humbled that people will sit down and listen to me and that I have something to say, and that people are willing to listen. It's all by the grace of God. So never let what's going on around you to force your hand. Do whatever you have to do. If you have only 2,000 XRP and you find that you are almost selling it because of situation, go and get an Uber, a job, something. Do something else. Get one night shift a week. It's not going to be easy, but do what you got to do. Don't sell it. 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 All right? Don't sell it. If you're just joining, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live tonight. I'm on here. My ebook is available for purchase. Yes, I'm talking about XRP, but particularly that there's investor fatigue. And I want to encourage people not to be fatigued. I want to encourage people not to allow what's going on to dissuade them, to cause them to be so worried or confused or concerned, but that they should be encouraged because you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And that they should focus. And there's a lot of stuff happening. I'm going to put videos out. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm going to put videos out showing, some of the developments. Like the House just passed a bill. It's going to the Senate. It'll finish Senate quickly. They all have their assets. They all have bought XRP, XLM. They've invested. So, and yeah, so big dreams. Where are you getting in from? What part of the country are you from, or the continent, or the world? I've been here for almost an hour, for 50. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, 57 minutes so far. So it's probably about yeah. I'm gonna get off maybe in a few minutes. Big dreams. Where are you joining us from? Hey, AC Cobra, how you doing? You've been here before. I just put the book purchase link there. So feel free to go check it out. How's Arizona? How's your governor behaving? Thank you so much, AC Cobra. You're subscribed, right? Yeah, I think we've talked before. I remember that. Yeah. Excuse me. The subject for today is what I'm talking about is investor fatigue. I started in the morning. I had or the afternoon session. I talked about investor fatigue. So no, don't sell your XLM or XRP into Bitcoin. That's the biggest mistake of your life. The that's my opinion. Okay. The Franklin Templeton CEO. Okay, listen to her. The Franklin Templeton CEO says Bitcoin is a distraction. Franklin Templeton, Johnny B. Are you listening to me? Franklin Templeton CEO says Bitcoin is a distraction. See, listen. Franklin and crypto. How do you think crypto is changing traditional finance? Well, the irony of being on a show, what's this called? The show's called All About Bitcoin. All About Bitcoin. So you actually can't talk about anything but Bitcoin. And since I'm the person who goes around and says that Bitcoin is the greatest distraction from the greatest disruption in financial services, which is blockchain, I just find it ironic that this is where I'm on this show. But anyway, we came out, it was actually a few years ago, with a on-chain money market fund. Franklin's been in the money market business since the 70s. But we built the shareholder system on the Stellar blockchain. And today we just announced that we've gone multi-chain and have added the Polygon blockchain. So we're pretty excited about that. So that's the Franklin Templeton CEO. Okay. She said Bitcoin is a distraction to the greatest disruption in the banking industry. Why is she saying that now? But she's been, sorry, why are they, she's been saying it all along. Listen, if you know about the laws of the supernatural that visit the natural, they have to announce what's happening. They've been announcing it small, 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 but now it's about to go down and they got to keep saying it. If Franklin Templeton is one of the largest investment groups, right? And they're talking about, she's saying Bitcoin is a distraction. And she was saying it on the Bitcoin. They said they only talk about Bitcoin there. And there are people who, here's the reality. I'm going to tell you this. There's other videos I've watched tonight where Bitcoin people, like the richest 1%, 0.01% wealthy, many of them have so much Bitcoin. The top 1% guys, they have families, they have Bitcoin that they can't sell to anybody. They can't sell it to anybody. So they need the government to buy it off them. This is why they're dancing around Trump to buy. And Trump said, oh, we're just going to put the one that we seized in there because they know that the true value, like, is it has to be with utility, not a pet rock, not something that you really, will Bitcoin go up? Of course, I have no doubt in my mind. But is a store of value. Bitcoin is not your future for utility. It's expensive to use. It's not environment friendly, as they say, because they're always talking about climate change and environment. So, and it doesn't check all of the boxes of a modern day technology. It's not a technology that is 100 years old. It's less than, how many years? 20 years. Bitcoin came out in 2000 and what was it? 5 or 3? I can't even remember. So it's not like yeah, it's probably 20 something years old, right? I have to look at my notes again, but you know what I'm talking about. It's not like inherent, how do you call that? Like ancient times. But in technology, 10 years is old. Technology, cutting edge technology, 10 years is old. So, they're looking for a way out, and the way out is to buy land, is to exchange the Bitcoin for government land. So the federal government says, okay, you know what? We're going to take it from you. Give us the Bitcoin. Here's this land in Ohio. Here's this land that we own in Florida. Here's the choice, real pieces of land. They give it out to them to hold Bitcoin. This is what the game is all about because there's no way out for them. So who's going to buy the Bitcoin? Remember, it's a trap for them too. And the Lord is laughing. He says, I will laugh at your time of calamity because they rose the thing up to that point. So how many of you can buy Bitcoin at 90,000? So they hope if they have a Bitcoin ETF, they can sell to the normies, the everyday taxpayers, through the ETFs, through whatever. So you go to the bank and they say, yeah, your investment advisor who has a degree, a nice suit and a tie, a gentleman or a gentlelady, and they say, all right, so you got to buy Bitcoin, it's the future, so then you take your little salary and you buy so that when you are old. Meanwhile, the people who are rich they are astronomically wealthy. They still take your $50. It's a Pharaoh system. It's a Pharaoh system. So, and they have who are they going to sell it to? You and I? In the open market? No, because people have common sense. So the only way is to deceive by getting the government to talk about it, by getting the media to talk about it. Bitcoin from morning till night. Remember, I've told you on this channel so many times, it is not what they talk about that you want to be looking at, it's what they are doing behind the scenes. Find out. Bible says money answers all things. Proverbs 10:19. What does that mean? Watch the movement of money and you'll find out what is really going on behind the scenes. I've been telling a friend of mine about XRP, he would just not listen. He would just not budge because he has made money from real estate, which him and I started doing way back in the day. And then he just ran with it. And I said to him, now you're at a place where you need to diversify. You need to do something else for the future. What you are holding on to is not, he's trying to do something. And I said to him, that's not the best place to go. Try to take a little bit of money. It's not like money you can lose, put it into this thing. You are not where you used to be years ago, but he's not listening. Because when people have a pet idea, they have a pet project, they have something, they made their money from Bitcoin. How can they ever listen to anybody else? And they swallow the Bitcoin religion. They believe that every 4 years the halving will take place. Then it'll, at one time it becomes old knowledge and something new has to happen. Something else will have to come. And Bitcoin is a better testing coin, is the one that they put out there first, and they saw that this thing could work, and they improved on all of the flaws with XRP, with Electronium, with XPR, Proton, like all of those ones. They improved on the Bitcoin lapses, on the failures of Bitcoin. And this is not to put Bitcoin down, because when you see somebody comes on the channel and he watches me talking about Bitcoin in this way, they don't even, if you just say Bitcoin is not, they get so furious they could even shoot you. Like, what's that? What's that? Just because of what? Like, who is the CEO of Bitcoin? Who is the director? Who is the legal advisor? Who is the chairman? Who is, like, what if there's a court case? Who are you going to sue? It will be a completely, totally different ball. And I just said, I put a post up. I said that Bitcoin is going to be, I know I said, XRP is going to decouple from Bitcoin. And I also showed where let me see with this one here now. I put a post up earlier comparing both. And even now, I can show you what I've been talking about with respect to the, so if you look at the XRP price today, and you look at the chart is a completely different chart from Bitcoin. Uh-huh. So this is Bitcoin. Okay. And this is XRP. This is the daily chart. This is the daily chart. This is Bitcoin's daily chart. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? See Bitcoin just going like that is way under, while XRP is, so like Edo Farina pointed out, when Bitcoin was $80,000 last year, XRP was sitting at 50 cents. When Bitcoin dropped from 90 something thousand to 76,000 in the last little while, like, well, it didn't drop at once, but you know what I mean? Like, it kind of lost, came back down, retraced to 76, 78, 80. XRP did not come back down to 50 cents. It stayed, and people were saying we might see a sub $1. We might see a sub $1 because they were expecting XRP to behave in its normal pattern as an altcoin. Altcoins have no choice. They have to follow the grand poobah of crypto, which is Bitcoin. They have no choice. But XRP is saying, enough. I'm not following that path anymore. I'm going to be on my own, doing my own thing. If you want to know how XRP gets to $60,000, sit down, take it in, watch 3 videos that I've put together. It's going to cost you $37.99. What is the advantage of that? I'll tell you what the advantage is. You will be rock solid in your view that you are not just going to sell. Because let me tell you, the pressure to sell will come when you see in your portfolio the money you have never seen in your life, the wealth you have never seen in your life. You'll say, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of this thing. I'm not, like I don't talk like some people, they use all the F words in the world to describe how they're feeling and they just get rid of the thing. And I'm telling you, if you think you can resist when you see, but you need something, you need a certain kind of confirmation in your spirit. God bless you, AC Cobra. I appreciate you too. Yes, XRP is BTC 2.0. God showed me these things. He taught me these things. I've been in this space for almost 5 years. He taught me. I'm not as old as those who have been in it for 2017, but I've coached people who have been in it since 2016. They were buying crypto without really understanding, but they were just buying because, well, it's for tomorrow, for retirement. And they saw the price go up and down, but they didn't fully understand it because people are so busy with their jobs, right? You wake up in the morning, Monday to Saturday, Monday to Friday, depending, making that dollar, right? And at the end of the day, they wake up and realize, hold on a second here. Hold on a second. Something is not right. So I put the coaching allows people to see the history of things. And knowledge is very powerful. I don't want you to be somebody who has wealth and has no knowledge. You know what I mean? Like you have wealth but no knowledge because you bought something that was valuable. Just because you bought the land before the airport was built, now you are rich. Doesn't mean the riches will stay in your hand. Because there are other smart people too who are smarter than you. There are people who wake up in the morning plotting the demise of others. So this is why you need to have the knowledge. There are people who will do everything as long as adoption has not taken place between now and November. They're going to manipulate the price. July 14 and November 22 are two important dates in the calendar of ISO 222. And once adoption takes place, I don't think they can slow walk it anymore. But even then, what if they find a way to kind of slow walk everything just to make sure that they don't have more people? But Joel Katz of Ripple said one day, he said, and so what if a few people, people become rich? What if a couple million people become rich? And that's true. The number of the one percenters in the world, people that have over uh, $11 million in paper assets, is somewhere around the 66 million people. So adding another 10 million people is not an issue of people who own crypto who will have about $11 million and above. It's not an issue. And are they really up to 10 million? I don't think so. Like in the world, there's about 350 million people who hold crypto assets. But you got to go into the wallets and see. Like for XRP, for example, there's 6.2, 6.3 million people who have XRP wallets. How much is in that XRP wallet? Most of the holders don't have up to 5,000 XRP. And by the way, the 6.2 million you still have to divide it by 2. And then take the half, which is 3.1, and still divide it by another 2 to get your real asset holder. Because some of us, I have, for example, a couple wallets of XRP. So it's not really counting the real holders. The 6.2 million is one person may have 5 wallets, 3 wallets, 2 wallets to their name, their KYC. So it's a very tiny community. So who cares? It will be a Pharaoh let my people go moment. It's like, okay, I've done everything I can to help everybody. Yeah. Thank you so much, Johnny B. I appreciate you. If you would like to watch a video to show where XRP gets to, how it gets to 60,000, just tell me there, send me the link or drop the link and I'll post the link here. You take a screenshot and you go there. It's behind a paywall. If you would like a one-on-one session with me for 15 minutes for free, you have to also go into my description. Just go into the description. You see different offerings. Don't just scroll videos every night. This is a time of learning. This is a time of learning what you must do now. This is a time of preparation, of learning, of learning, of preparing yourself for what is coming. See, you think you are ready. So listen to me. If you've never had $1 million before in your life, $1 million clear, that is yours in your life, you don't know what is coming. You don't know. You have no idea. Okay, you are not ready. You think you are not just ready until you see it in the bank and you know that, okay, so you mean I can actually pay off my house and still have money left over? I can travel around the world for, the couple, like I can spend 50,000 and just go see different places that I haven't seen, in a month. I can go to Asia, and from Asia I can go to, just mark out different countries and I'll be back. And I can do that. You mean I can go into the store and buy 12 pairs of jeans if I wanted? You know what I mean? Like you have no idea the power of raw cash in the hand of somebody who has never had it before. So preparation is very important. You have to be prepared for what God is preparing you for. God bless you, AC Cobra. I appreciate that. So that's why, and like if you are interested, my ebook is out there. Go get it. Go grab your copy. Go download your copy, please. Go download your copy. and read it, read it, read it. You say, well, I've been in crypto for a while, man of God, I don't need that. All right, fine. But if you can, go download it. Go download your copy and read. Sorry, I have my other phone here. There we go. Yeah, XRP is BTC 2.0. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I put out a video that had 9,000 views so far last Friday. I'm so thankful. Like in a week. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it so much. Be- Nate, are you still in this room? I thought you left. It is the golden calf. It is a golden calf. Like Nate, there's a book I read years ago. I think it was by Mark Victor Hansen or somebody else. No, I can't remember the author. It's Who Moved My Cheese. Let me see if I can find who the author was. Who Moved My Cheese? Who Moved My Cheese? Okay, it was written by Dr. Spencer Johnson. It was written in 1998, and this was a bestseller. You know, it sold 94 pages, and I mean, it was a small book. I'm telling you, Who Moved My Cheese Inc. It remained on the top seller list for 5 years and spent over 200 weeks on Publishers Weekly hardcover nonfiction. As of 2018, it has sold almost 30 million copies worldwide in 37 languages and remain one of the best-selling business books. Who Moved My Cheese? Somebody writes one book and the whole world reads it. 30 million people read the book. 30 million since it was published in 1998. So think about it. Every year for the last, like, 1998, how many years is that? That's like 26 years. Because my daughter was born in 1998. So 26 years. And in 26 years, I mean, I don't know how much is the book sold for. Let's say it gets $10 per piece. It's a $19.99 per piece, or $20, whatever. That's like $60 million that has come in. So 60 million over 26 years. Like, come on, if that's the gross, and let's say the author was getting about 25% of that. 15 million divided by 26 years. It's like $500,000 a year if that was what he was his real. Like, you are made for life. You know what I mean? So again, I'm just saying that's what could be. That's paper. Paper is never the real thing, right? But those are people who knew how to negotiate their reward in those days. And maybe he didn't get that much, but there's no way you could have sold that many copies and not be set for life. So yeah, we don't want to have a golden calf. AC Cobra, I appreciate you so much. So any one of you who wants to do a 15-minute free call, feel free to get in touch with me. Go on my description there, go through to description box and click on the Calendly link and set the time that works for you. And we'll have a one-on-one chat. Buy my book. That's the link on there. Download it. I hope that I can get 100 of my subscribers to download a copy and then send me a review. If you can send me a review, I do know that of the 100 who download it, not all the 100 will be able to do the review, but that's fine. But if you can send me a review, that will be so much appreciated. And then we can go ahead and we can take it from there. Hopefully, we will be able to, yes, we can take it from there and see how I can help you guys accomplish your will, your goal, your desire, not your will, sorry, your goal in God's will. Yeah. And if you're not a Christian, you're not a believer, don't feel you can't talk to me. I'm not going to come and Bible bash you. I want to help you. I just want to help you. Talk to me. Feel free. Talk to me. I got Muslims who come on our channel here and they talk to us. So it's Ramadan. Is it ended? I'm not sure. But the knowledge is given by God. So I hope you guys have been blessed so far. It's been a wonderful night. I'm hoping that I got some sales in tonight for the book. Like I had a goal to sell at least 3 copies a day to get to my goal of 100 copies in 31 days of March. The book was released on the 27th of February, so I probably won't count those 2 days. Let's say from March 1 to March 31, we want to get at least 100 copies to subscribers. That's the goal. And I want you to help me get to that goal by the grace of God. So this way, when we have 100 downloads, we say, okay, and 100 reviews. So 100 downloads and 100 reviews. So you pay for it and you review it. And by paying for it, you help me also deal with the costs of doing this. And then I go forward with it, hopefully, and we can have a big party sometime in future. But I appreciate you all. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. AC Cobra, thank you. Nate Paulman, you've been on and you've been, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name. There's an E there. If I'm pronouncing it right, forgive me if I got it wrong. Johnny B, thank you so much for being on. Big Dreams, thank you so much for being on. Stay Humble G, thank you for being on. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to tell you something. Cheryl, if you have a little bit of money, Cheryl, are you there? If you have a little bit of money, you can also look into XPR. Um, Let me just do this. So $100 worth of XPR will give you 20,000 units. Okay, 50,000 will give about 10,000 units. XPR is going to be, they're ISO certified, and they're going to be hitting the credit unions all across North America, I believe, and they're on Metallica's blockchain. So Cheryl, I don't know if you're still in here, but I, and all of you too. Like you could look into XPR. So that's Proton. Oh, you got it right. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, Paul Lemon, if Nate, if you want to download the book, I'd appreciate it. AC Cobra, if you've never downloaded it, that's the link there. I don't know. I don't use Tangem, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But what the point I'm making is, like XPR, if you look at it, um, yeah, let me just check XPR price right now. So XPR today is actually, I don't want to use that one. I want to use Coin Market Cap. XPR right now is 0.00376 right there. Okay. So its all-time high was close to 8 cents. It was almost 8 cents. So I'll say 8 cents. That was its all-time high. And ever since then, it's not done anything. And these are the types of ones you'll be surprised. They will just shoot up. So you could put about $100 in there. So let's see, $100 divided by 0.003774. 774 would be 26,000. Okay, multiply that by 0.08. You would have 2,000. You see how it goes, right? Just like that. So divided by 100. So you could grow your money 21 times. Now, that's just taking for granted that it goes back to its previous all-time high. But it's a utility token. So that's what you got to understand. That it's going to, the digital asset calculator can also work for it in the same way that it works for XRP. It was designed for XRP, but it work also for this one. So if it's not on Tangem, you can get it on KuCoin. I'm not sure. Like, okay, let me see. You can get it on the markets here. Tell me under markets. Okay, XPR is it's on BitGet, Mexi, KuCoin, Gate.io, BingX, BitHum, Uniswap, CoinX, Bitrue, PancakeSwap. Yeah, so it's not on some of the big names, right? But it's one of those things. It's like Electronium. You don't get it everywhere, but hey, that's where sometimes we want to look at stuff that's not really in the forefront, and we put a little bit of money in it, and then we wait. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time tonight. I will be out of here